Boom. Ether9 TV. BFAM back once again for another banging video, people. Another banging video. Well, today we're just going to go over a few tips to keep my Ethereans strong out there in this little downturn in the market. Or I wouldn't even say a downturn. It's just a cool off period, people. It's just a cool off period, okay? Anyway, new research finds that 61% of bankers are personally invested in cryptocurrency. Now, this came out around a month ago, right? And let's see what it's saying. Now, the survey uncovered the extent to which bankers are invested in the new technology, both personally and corporately, right? The data appears to show banks are more invested in blockchain technology in more ways than previously known. Bankers are increasingly personally invested in cryptocurrencies despite reservations around trustworthiness, while only 45% of bankers believe cryptocurrencies are always trustworthy. 61% are personally invested currently, with 75% likely to invest in the future. The top three cryptos owned are Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, people. Now, you know, BFAM has always been tending to start off with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And a few times I've said, you know, flinging Litecoin in there because Litecoin has got legs. It's been around for ages, right? So these are what these guys are doing. So I hope my fellow Ethereans out there, yeah, the community of Ether9 TV, I hope you're doing the same thing as these institutional investors, these so-called professional investors, right? I mean, a year ago, major banks dismissed crypto, according to this article. Today, these same institutions have crypto as their top investment recommendation, people. Coinbase was founded in 2012 and is now worth more than Goldman Sachs, an investment bank that launched in 1869. People, this is absolutely heinous, right? That is, look, Coinbase, that is some crazy games. I gotta give Coinbase a clap, right? Even though I don't use them that much, right? Because why? Their fees are they're exponential fees, right? Even though the user experience is cool, it's nice, cool, right? But the fees, they're taking the mick, people. They're taking the mick, right? Anyway, so Coinbase has made more money than Goldman Sachs. And Goldman Sachs has been around for over a century. And now if we want to, you know, fling in another thing on this, we could say that Binance, right, is younger than Coinbase. And Binance is turning over more money than Coinbase. So this cryptocurrency, as you can see, people, the numbers speaks for themselves, right? They speak for themselves. This industry will earn you and I and businesses within this industry exponential gains over time. It's a no-brainer. That's why these bankers are doing a 360-degree flip into cryptocurrency, right? I let you know that. That's why they will put out misinformation out there to manipulate the market so the market comes down, because manipulation is not a good or a bad thing. It's just manipulation, people, right? That's all it is. So they push out information out there to flood the market, bring the prices down so they can buy it cheap. It's a no-brainer. Whether you believe it or not, I don't care. That's the way the game goes. Don't think these guys want to buy high and sell low. No, they leave that to the so-called retail investors, who are like me and you, right? But we ain't no retail investors. We are the professional investors right now. If you can hear my phone ringing, that's my phone ringing in the background. Don't worry, just ignore it, right? It will soon go off. Anyway, right now today in London is absolutely grey skies. It's pissing down with rain. Yesterday, a few days ago, it was like the Caribbean in Londonian people. Serious. I was like, I closed my eyes and I thought I was in the Caribbean, and I woke up, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm still in London. Polluted London. Anyway, that's that little piece of news, right? But what I want to do today is just give you guys, you ladies and gentlemen, a few tips on how to be strong in this market, right? Don't overdo yourself. Don't be flaky and let these banker pranksters, don't let them sell, don't let them make you sell your cryptocurrency. Don't do it, people. Don't do it. Don't sell your crypto to these people, because they're the ones who buying it. Trust me on that. They are buying it. If you bought it high and you're selling low, they're buying it. Now, we're on CoinGecko. Look at the GWE. Look at the fees on Ethereum right now, people. Nice and low. 20 GWE. Woo! So anybody right now that want to do some transactions on the Ethereum network, it's kind of cheap right now. It's kind of cheap, right? So, what's happening with the prices today? Prices, Bitcoin, I mean, look, $36,000, people. It's still okay. It's still okay. Bitcoin is not looking too shabby, right? It's still chilling. We haven't gone at the $30,000 mark. So don't panic. Don't panic. Just chill. Right. So let me give you a heads up. Right? First and foremost, first tip that you must have when you're getting into this market, right? Number one, have a long-term viewpoint. Minimum 4 years. Right? Number two, don't go all in. Don't sell your house. Don't sell your children. Don't sell yourself. Just don't do it. Don't go all in, because as you can see, we was at 60,000 a few weeks ago, and now we're at half price. So don't go all in on crypto. Number three, dollar cost average if you live in a dollar denominated country on the planet. If you live in London, England, well, you know, ain't no dollars in it down here. It's pound, yeah? PCA, pound cost average, instead of DCA, dollar cost average. But either way, whatever currency you live at on the planet, average it out, yeah? Average it out. A friend of mine said, yeah, you know, I'm going to buy a whole Bitcoin. This is at 60 grand. I'm going to buy a Bitcoin. I said to them, yo, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't take that 60 grand and buy one whole Bitcoin straight away. Don't do it, because the market will teach you a lesson. Now, as you can see, we're at 36. That's why you don't go all in with all your money at one go, people. You split it up, weekly basis, monthly basis, whatever, but you split it up, because the market is canis. Volatility like I don't know what. Anyway, number four, have conviction, man, on your investment. Have conviction on your Bitcoin investment, or your Ethereum investment, or any other token or coin that you have done your thorough research on, and you, in your heart, your DNA, your bones, right, you are convinced that this token coin is going to go far places. Have conviction, right? That's number four. Number five, look, just do your own research in it. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to nobody. Don't listen to any guy but yourself, right? Do your own research. Learn as much as you can and study. It will pay you better, right? Number six, have another income stream, people, right? You may have a business. You may have a job. Keep it. Keep it until, right, you get to a point where one day cryptocurrency is making 3 times the money that you're earning from your job or your business or whatever, right? But keep your business or keep your job there while you are investing in this market. Why? You know why, because this is why, because the prices go down. That's why. Simple. Right? This is not no rocket science. I keep on saying this is not rocket science. Number 7. Look, just leave your emotions to the side. Go down to Argos or whatever hardware store. Go and buy a safety deposit box, right? Right? And put your emotions in there and lock it up. Yeah, let's just lock it up, right? All right. Number 8. Don't trade with your 100% of your portfolio. That is a big no. You don't trade with all your portfolio. You only trade with 5-10%, a small percentage of your portfolio, if you're going to go down that route of trading, people. Because the reality is, most people will lose in trading. When it comes to trading, most people will get wrecked. They'll get liquidated. They'll lose all their money. They can't control their emotions. That's most people when it comes to trading, people. Don't get it twisted. Don't think this trading business is an easy thing, right? It's not. It's not, right? Unless you do your due diligence and you work hard at it and you master it. If you don't, you're going to get slapped up right up the side of your head. Simple as that. Don't play with trading unless you know what you're doing, unless you are serious. Otherwise, leave it alone and just stick with the investment side of cryptocurrency. Please. Right. Number 9. Go down to the gym, or if you ain't signed up with the gym, go and sign up with the gym, right? And go and get some strong hands, because you're going to need it in this market, right? This market is nothing to play with, as you have all seen in the last few weeks. It is nothing to play with. So if you can't handle the volatility in cryptocurrency, I suggest you go and find another investment class. It's as simple as that. I'm being straight up. This is no joke. Number 10. Ignore the FUD like this, like Mr. Muskie. Ignore this FUD, right? He's put out some information today. He put out a tweet. I know I said it would be over between us if you quoted another Linkin Parkson, but I've found someone else. I don't know what I don't know what's this Elon him. So in the end, it didn't even. I don't know what the ass this guy is talking about, but he's put out some Twitter, some tweet, and basically people are saying, "Oh, it's Elon that put out the tweet. That's why Bitcoin has come down in price." Look, I don't care. I don't care whether it's Elon. Who cares? Who cares, man? The reason why the prices have come down, because somebody sold. More people are selling than buying. It's simple as that. Whether they're doing it because of Elon or whether they're doing it because they're broke, right? And they got to pay a few bills. Who knows, right? But forget all this FUD information out there, or you would get blown away. And one more tip. When in doubt, just zoom out, people. Zoom out. Let's have a look. Zoom out. Look. Monthly chart on Bitcoin. Right? Monthly chart on Bitcoin. When in doubt, just zoom out. Where have we come from? Look, all the way down here. And now we're up here. Or down here. Zoom out. Just zoom out. Now, mind you, right now, we're falling as we said. I mean, as I've been doing this video, it was at 36. Now we're at 35. Woo! I told you, this market is savage. It's a roller coaster ride, baby. And right now, we're on the 4 hour. And right now, if I was shorting, if I was doing a short, I'd be doing a short right now. I ain't even joking, people. I ain't even joking. We've just had a cross on the MACD, right? Not too long ago. A few hours ago. I'd be taking a short right now. Earn me some money. But that's another story, people. That is another story. Right, what else do I have to go through with you guys on this video today? One thing I want to point out to you on CoinGecko is this DeFi section. If you click on DeFi, this will give you the top DeFi coins by market cap, right? And let me tell you something, if you don't know, especially if you're a newbie to the channel, to cryptocurrency, you need to do your research on DeFi, which stands for decentralized finance. You can come to CoinGecko and just click on the tab that I just showed you right now. And these are all the top DeFi tokens and coins in the market, people. Starting from number 1 all the way down. There's a few pages. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's about 3-4 pages. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's quite a bit. It goes up to 300 applications, 300 dApps, or 300 coins and tokens in this DeFi section, according to CoinGecko. So check that out, right? Do your own research on all these top ones. I mean, Aave, Maker, Thorchain, Terra, Compound, these are all top-notch cryptocurrencies, people. These are not no flyby, run-of-the-mill, right? Uniswap, Chainlink, these are all top-notch cryptocurrencies. Now, by the way, one thing I got to say, right? Back in the .com era, in the years around when the internet came out, early 2000s, you had plenty websites popping up, claiming to do this, that. And where are they now? Dead. There was this one big social media platform called MySpace. For those who remember, MySpace came before Facebook, right? It was the Facebook. It was the early Facebook. Where's MySpace now? MySpace has gone into outer space. It's gone. It's dead, right? So the reason why I'm saying this is because the only reality in life in general, not just crypto, but in life in general, right, is change. Things always change, so you have to keep up with the change factor. So you may have invested in a cryptocurrency today, right, and 2 years down the line, it's starting to die off. You better take your profit and run for the hills and switch up your portfolio. You have to be flexible in this game, because if not, you're going to get wrecked. It's as simple as that, people. It's as simple as that. So, and you can stick that in your tick book as well. Be flexible, right? Be flexible. Another thing I've noticed, right, is since the market, the sentiment has, calmed down a bit. Yeah, the hype has calmed down a bit. The gains in the market has calmed down a bit. All the social media channels that I'm on to do with cryptocurrencies, do you know how quiet they are right now, people? You can hear a mouse squeak in these channels right now, on these Telegram channels and WhatsApp channels, crypto channels on these social media apps. You can hear a mouse squeak. It is so quiet on some of these platforms right now. You don't hear dicky bird from nobody, right? So I don't know if people got wrecked, right? I don't know if they're sad because the market is down and it's red, right? But hear what? BFAM is here to just uplift your spirits and soul, man. And like, this is the age of opportunity. This is the best time to dollar cost average, as I said before. You buy a piece every week, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever you got your eyes on, buy a little piece every week, or whatever time schedule that suits you. But don't go all in, as I said previously. Okay? Simple. Right? Keep it calm. Keep it calm like Money Supermarket. Calm like the bull on that advert. For those who know what I'm talking about over here in Londinium, England. For those outside of England, London, you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we've got some funny adverts over here, people. Some real funny adverts. Anyway, let me zoom out and show you some previous history with Bitcoin and its dips in the past, people. Let me show you something. Just to give you some clarity, man, because I know some of you are feeling so flaky right now. you're scared. Some of you panic sold, right? You bought at one price and then you sold at a low price, and because you thought the market is dead, it's crashing. Oh my gosh, we're still at 30 grand, people. What is wrong with you lot? We are nowhere near 3 grand, 4 grand, 15 grand. We're nowhere near that. So don't panic. Why are you panicking? One of my cousins panicked. He panicked. Bro, what are you panicking selling for, man? Don't worry, man. We live and we learn, people. We live and we learn. Anyway. Look at Bitcoin back in the day. This is 2016, June 2016, right? From June 2016 to August 2016, we had a 37% dip in the market. And then what happened after then? Vroom. And then we had another dip in beginning of 2017. Yeah? It was at 1100, and then it dipped back down to 700, give or take. Right? And then boom, it went up again. So I'm just showing you these different percentage drops. So 37% drop, another 37%, 34% drop from what, 1300 and change to around $900 and change. Yeah, this is the type of dips that Bitcoin does, people. This is what it does, and this is in an uptrend. This is in a uptrend. Let it be known. Oh my days! Look, $2,900, people, to $1,700. Right? How many months? 5th of June to the 17th of July. And then boom, back up again. Rolling. Right? And then this one. September. Right? September was at 4,900. And October, beginning of October, was at 2,900. Yo. People will be shaking it. Bitcoin's dying. I'm selling. It's a 40% dip. It's not coming back. Yo, come on, people. Behave yourself. Behave. And look, boom. God damn, Bitcoin made the 20 G's. 20 G's, people. 20 grand. But that was it. So if you can hold these dips, and especially this long bear market from 20 grand all the way to 3 grand. If you can hold out, people, if you can ride the waves, right? It's only for a few years, few months. It ain't that long. Don't be flaky, man. Come on. What's a couple years to earn some crazy money? Patience, people. Patience, right? So I'm just showing you the dips in a uptrend that we had back from 2016 all the way up to 2017, people, at the end of 2017. That's reality. That's reality, people. So get used to it. Stop being flaky. Go to the gym. Strengthen up those strong hands. Yeah? And we will be okay. So right now, Bitcoin is still looking flaky. Don't get it twisted. It's still looking flaky on the weekly. Because as you can see right now, the week ain't done yet. But last week, it was this candle right now. Last week's candle was better than this week's candle, to be honest. Right now, but this week's candle is not over yet, right? So we can't give a full judgment on it yet. But if it stays like this, it ain't looking good, people. It's still weak to me. It's weak. I want to see a green engulf this last week's green candle here. I want to see another green just come up and just engulf it. And then I could say, all right, there's some more strength coming back in the market. The bulls are winning this one on a weekly time frame, right? Let's see some more continuation, or a little, maybe a slight little pullback, and then come back again, right? But right now, I'm going to be honest, people, it's looking weak. It's peak, and it's looking weak. So, what else is going on in the market? Well, 72% of US accredited investors intend to invest in DeFi in 2021. This came out 3 months ago, right? Right. 72% of US accredited investors. For those who don't know what accredited investors mean, basically you got money. If you're an accredited investor, you've got a few mil in the bank. That's what it is, people. That's all it is. And you've registered it. Now, some of us here on this channel, we may have a few mil, but because we haven't registered it with NASA, they're not going to classify me and you as accredited. No, we are still retail, right? We're still retail. We don't care for these titles. Well, I don't give a monkeys about your accredited investor. Yeah, please, you can stick that up your butt, right? Anyway, this is what's happening according to this article, right? And this is just the US, a little blip on the planet. What about other so-called accredited investors across the planet? Are they coming into DeFi as well? And DeFi is still tiny, people. It's still tiny. It's very, very, very tiny, right? So check out this article here, breakingcrypto.news. You'll find it at, right? That's where it speaks about it. This one here, Economic Times. The Bank of England's Andrew Bailey calls cryptocurrencies dangerous. This sounds familiar. When the design of cars first came out, people were calling them dangerous. Why? Because it moves faster than my horse and cart. So if I'm used to riding a horse and cart, and suddenly there's this new design, new innovation called a car, and it's driving at 10 times faster than this friggin' horse that's got 4 legs, I'm looking at that car as dangerous. That's going to kill me. So I'm not surprised about this guy, Mr. Andrew Bailey. He's the governor of the Bank of England. Of course he's going to say cryptocurrencies are dangerous. Come on, man. Oh, what's he going to... What do you expect him to say? Oh, I love Bitcoin. I love DeFi. Yeah. No. Why? Because it's tearing a hole in the Bank of England, people. Yeah? It's decentralizing money. These guys want to keep money centralized. They want to control my money, your money, our money. They want to switch it on and off. They want to inflate it and deflate it willy-nilly when they want to, when they feel like it. Devalue it when they feel like it. That's why Mr. Andrew Bailey, he's calling it dangerous. But you know what? You know what's funny, people? Do you know what's funny? These accredited investors, they don't see it as dangerous. No. These bankers, some of these bankers, they're not looking at it as dangerous. But this guy, Mr. Andrew Bailey, is dangerous. Mr. Bailey, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Because you're about to get torn a new one. When you go to the toilet, you're going to be crapping out of 2 holes very soon, very shortly. Now look what he has to say. He said this on Monday, recently, that cryptocurrencies, I think it's recently anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, a few days ago. Right, that cryptocurrencies and similar assets were a danger to the public, reiterating his long-standing concern about them, right? They were a danger, people, to the public. For the public, remember, my fellow Ethereans, the public are not the so-called accredited investors. Yeah? No. The public is not the so-called 61% of bankers. No. They're in a different league. Yeah? Apparently, they're in a different league. No. Yeah. The public is me and you. That's who we are. And he's telling us to be very, very scared of crypto. Right? Because why? You can lose all your money, people. You could lose all your money. You peasants. You retail investors. You could lose all your money. While Mr. Bailey is just sitting in the Bank of England just pressing that button. Yeah. We just print $1 trillion today. Just print a trillion pounds. Just devalue those peasants' money. So when they're going to supermarkets, the cost of their products is more expensive. Yeah, just print some more money. Those little peasants, we keep them in their corner. Well, you know what, Mr. Bailey? I'll give you the middle finger salute. Salute onto you, right? I don't give a monkeys about you and your cronies and whoever gives you orders. I don't give a monkeys about none of you guys, right? Anyway, let's see what he says. Now, I'm skeptical about crypto assets, frankly, because they're dangerous. And there's a huge enthusiasm out there, right? People are enthusiastic about these. They're dangerous. Bailey told the British Parliament's Treasury Committee. So he told the Parliament people, he's telling Parliament the Treasury. They've got the treasure. That's why they're called the Treasury, because they've got treasure. All right? They've got gold, they've got silver, and they've got this monopoly money called the British pound. Right? Just print willy-nilly. Anyway, Bailey has previously said people should only invest in cryptocurrencies if they are prepared to lose all their money. And let me tell you something, people. You see this Mr. Bailey? You know he's got some. You know he's got some Bitcoin in his Trezor wallet or his Nano. His Nano ledger. You know these guys, people. Don't get it twisted. These guys speak with forked tongue. My fellow Red Indians would say, right? Why he speak with forked tongue, man? A lot of you, not all of you, right? But some of you, you know it, speak with forked tongue. Lies, 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 lies. Oh my days. Lies is embedded in your DNA, right? So, it ain't surprising. So, if you are prepared to lose all your money, you can invest in crypto. And warned that assets such as Bitcoin do not fulfill key functions of a standard means of payment. You could have fooled me, brother. You could have fooled me. It's 2021 and this guy's saying, it's dangerous. Don't invest. You could lose all your money. Hold on a minute. Bitcoin's 30 odd grand. Last year this time, Mr. Bailey, Bitcoin was $4,000. Really? Is somebody trying to persuade me and you, right? Us mere mortals, right? Us mere retail investors who ain't got no financial intellect, who is dumb as a rock when it comes to money and finances. Is somebody telling us don't put our money in this crypto Bitcoin thing because it is dangerous? You know why they're telling us that, people? Because they don't want me and you to make this money. Don't get it twisted. They don't want me and you to make this money. So you better get up to speed on this game here, people. Right? You better get up to speed on this game, or you will fall for the misinformation that is out here by these clowns, these Ronald McDonald clowns. Give him a freaking Big Mac. Look at him. Give him a Big Mac. Go to the gym, bro. Go and get some strong hands. Yeah, because you need some strong hands in this cryptocurrency game. Right? Anyway, another clown. Now I don't hate none of these guys, people. Don't get it twisted. But I have to call out clowns when they're clowning around. As simple as that. Right? Hey, listen to this quick clip. This goes back to 2013, people. I'm going to give you a big shock. Right? And this goes out to Mr. Bailey as well. Right? 2013, what was the price of Bitcoin? And this is about Mr. Kevin O'Leary. Another clown. I like Kevin still. But certain things he says, he's a clown. Right? Here we go.
For Bitcoin, the internet currency we've talked about on this program, if you follow it yesterday, you'll know it lost 60% of its value. This was just after it hit a record high of $266. Now, though, it's already starting to come back up again. Just 2 months ago, each Bitcoin was worth only $20. And now, as you heard, it's huge. All of that volatility and the value of...
I've got to pause it right there. Did you hear that, people? Did you hear that? Just 2 months ago, Bitcoin was $20. And now it's gone up on a huge run to $200. Yo, people. Now, this was when Mount Gox was around, right? For anybody that doesn't know about Mount Gox, go down the rabbit hole of Mount Gox, because Mount Gox plays a big part in this cryptocurrency ecosphere, the whole story of Bitcoin and crypto. Mount Gox is huge. It's no longer there now, but it was at one stage, right? So go and check it out.
Bitcoins has some economists wondering if there is a Bitcoin bubble and if Bitcoins really have a future as a currency. Kevin O'Leary is our business commentator and the chair of O'Leary Funds. We know he has a thought or two on that. Nice to see you in studio again this morning. Number, what's going on with this like huge rise from $20 way up into the hundreds and then a precipitous fall yesterday?
Well, let's remember that until yesterday, most people around the world never heard of Bitcoin. Bitcoin, for those who don't know it, is basically virtual currency, the same that you get for blasting aliens in a video game, except now traded globally. You can buy Bitcoins with virtually any currency on Earth and convert back into any currency or buy goods and services with it.
Well, we talked about the story. What really got us talking about Bitcoin was the guy in Edmonton who was selling his house for the first time, wanted 400,000 in Bitcoins.
So I think the best way to look at this is a proxy for the mistrust individuals have.
Sorry, people, I have to pause that. Can be used to buy legal and illegal goods online. Yo, hold on a minute. Let me just set the record straight, innit? You can use any money to buy legal and illegal goods online. Any money. Don't get it twisted. Right? For more fraudsters out there. Right? You know what I'm talking about. So, come on. It's nothing new, people. They're going like Bitcoin is the only currency you can use to buy things illegally. You know, man. It's only been around for 12 years. How long has the dollar been around? How long has the pound been around? Right? People's been... don't get me started. Here we go.
Of central bankers. If you're willing to take Bitcoin as a currency, a virtual Barbie currency to me, it has no basis, no central banker, no hard asset behind it. But if you don't trust any other currency, this is where you go. So...
sorry, I have to stop there. It's a Barbie currency. Hear what he said? It's a Barbie currency. You know Barbie dolls? Yeah, my daughter, yeah. Barbie dolls? Anyway, let me carry on.
It's essentially what's happening here, Heather. People all around the world are saying, I've had it with my central banker. I don't trust politicians anymore. I'm going to trade with this currency with my computer and my cell phone.
Well, they did that. The reason the Bitcoin shot up was after Cyprus, when they thought the government was going to get the hands on the money in the banks. So people turned to Bitcoins to keep them protected.
So I ignore everything till it gets to $1 billion of market cap.
Okay.
That happened recently with Bitcoin, well over $1 billion in value. So it's here to stay. When you've accumulated a virtual worth of $1 billion and people are willing to trade it and actually buy things with it, turn it back into hard assets. And here's the key, Heather. Owners of hard assets are willing to take Bitcoin. This is here to stay. That's what's going to happen. And no central banker can control it.
But you just called it a Barbie currency. I was going to say, is it all hocus pocus? I mean, is it a legitimate form of currency to trade?
It is. And as soon as it passed $1 billion and someone bought a hard asset with it, in my books, as an investor, it became real. Now, at the same time, because relative to all other currencies, it's tiny. $1 billion is irrelevant in the currency market. Remember, the currency markets are the largest markets on Earth, bigger than commodities, bigger than stocks, bigger than bonds. It's going to grow, but it's going to take a long time. But the key is volatility. Nobody's going to put a large part of their net worth into this thing because it can go up and down 60% in a day, as we saw yesterday. But is it here to stay? Oh, yeah. So will I take 2 or 3% in Bitcoins? I think I might. I'm going to start looking at it.
Are you really? I was going to say, are you into this at all?
I have a basket of currencies, Heather. The way you diversify your risk in currencies is to own many of them. I own euros, I own Swiss francs, I own Canadian dollars, American dollars, and I might start to dabble, a little dabble-dooey of Bitcoin.
That's exactly what I...
Now, people, this was 2013. You heard what he says. You diversify in a whole bag of different currencies. So you know Mr. O'Leary had some Bitcoin. He's an investor. He ain't a dumb guy. He's all about making money. Please. Oh, once it's all gone over $1 billion, it's verified. Come on, people. Now check this video out. Now, just a quick glimpse, quick one.
But what it continues to do is set new yearly lows, right? So don't look at the highs, look at the lows. And again, it's just supply and demand. If you have a scarce asset and demand increases,
Mr. Wonderful thinks it's worthless.
Well,
he called it garbage this morning.
I want to explore the idea. Yeah, I did say that. I want to explore the idea that there.
So this is like May. This is
nothing here.
Sorry, people. This is 2019 in May, right? The guy on the left is Pump, right? And as you can see, Mr. Leary. Now, worthless. He said it's worthless. This is 2019. The previous video was 2013. Bitcoin was trading at $200. Worthless, eh? Oh, look, $8,000, people. $8,000, 2019. Yeah? This video, 2013, went from $20 to $200. This guy saying, yeah, I'm gonna diversify into currencies, different currencies. Yeah, I'm gonna buy. I may buy some 2-3% of Bitcoin in my portfolio. Come on, Mr. Leary, stop. His name should be Kevin O'Liar, but Kevin O'Leary, Kevin O'Liar. Anyway, I got love for you, Kevin. Be family, just to pull out the crap from the realness. Come on.
Speculation. No different than when I go to Las Vegas and put my money on black or red on a roulette wheel, because where is the intrinsic value inherent in deploying real capital? Let's talk real money here, and putting it into Bitcoin as a...
All right, let me just pause that. Where is the real intrinsic value? I'm putting real money here into Bitcoin. Did he just say that? Did he really say I'm putting real money into Bitcoin? You tell me, how is the dollar or the British pound or any other paper crappy money real money? When you look on a chart of any currency on the planet, you compare it to Bitcoin. The dollar is going down in value. The pound is going down in value. It's losing value over time. Bitcoin is going the opposite direction. Which one is the real money, people? Have I missed something here? Come on, somebody slap me in my face. Did I miss something? Which one is the real money? Oh my days.
It's a storage of value. I get gold. For 2,000 years, including the Romans, they saw value in owning that as an asset class. Tell me why this, which is basically a digital game, that's the way I look at it, has any intrinsic value. When people actually put real money into this, they make no interest, they can't pay their taxes with it, the regulators don't like it, which is always a problem for compliance.
They make no interest. BlockFi, Celsius, Nexo, Carver, Aave, I could go on. Yeah? CeFi or decentralized places that you can put your Bitcoin on and earn interest. So what's he talking about? What's he talking about? I'll give him weight, because you said this was 2019, right? A lot of those platforms that I've just mentioned, the services was not available then. So I'll give him that. I'll give you that. Kevin boy.
And where's the long-term value? Just this idea that they're going to cut the number of units in half, such a scam. Like, that's just...
Hold on a minute, Kevin. It's such a scam. It's such a scam. But Kevin. 2013. What are you saying here? It's not a scam? You're going to put 2 to 3% of your money in Bitcoin at $200? But it's a scam, Fast forward 5 years later, oh, it's a scam. It's not a scam. It's not a scam. I told you guys, watch these guys, right? Don't listen to what they say. Watch what they do. Watch.
Totally BS.
So I would say two things. One is
BS.
It's disruptive technology. So if you look at it from a technology standpoint,
but that also has an odor of BS to it.
It look, everything that's new.
Yeah, it's all BS. It's all bullshit. Kevin says to Pump, yeah, it's just BS. What are you talking about, Pump? This Bitcoin thing. It's $8,000. It has no value. It's all BS. And this guy, was talking about it when it was $200, right? Uh, have I missed something, people? Really? Come on, Kevin.
Different, right, in the beginning. And I think what you've got to realize is with Bitcoin specifically, money is a belief system. So the US dollar, the only reason why you and I use it is because we believe it has value. So if I give you $1, you give me a good or service in exchange.
That's right. It's all a belief system. Everything, right? Everything with this money business, it's all a belief system, people. It's all consensus. If I agree that it's worth something, if a group of us believe that it's worth something, hey, it's worth something. Simple as that. It's human beings that put value on things, And if there's a consensus amongst that, then boom, hey, it's worth something. So, but let me just skip to this last video, right? Go and check out this one. Go to Kevin O'Leary's channel. Subscribe to his channel, right? If you want. How to invest in crypto and DeFi. Mr. O'Leary has just come it just changed his mind fully now, apparently, right? Now, I'll tell you, these guys, they're trying to really play smart, man, Look, I can't speak for the guy, right? Maybe, I'm not even gonna talk. I'm not gonna say that, right? But basically, he's now done a whole 360-degree flip. And when I say flip, not only has he gone down the rabbit hole of Bitcoin, but the guy is setting up his own DeFi freaking business. The guy is setting up a DeFi platform. That's how serious he's gone into this thing now, people. Right? Why? Because he is seeing yield. He is seeing that I can buy Bitcoin and earn yield on my Bitcoin, earn interest on my Bitcoin, right? That's what he's seeing now. In 2019, he didn't see that. Not at all. Apparently, he didn't see that, right? Maybe behind the scenes, he did see it. But to the public, he didn't see it, people. He didn't see it. He was blind as Stevie Wonder. Do you know what I mean? Ray Charles. No disrespect to my brothers, right? But he was blind. Blind to it. Blind to the facts. But now, Mr. Leary, he's no longer blind. He's gone down to the opticians. They fixed his eyes. He can see clearly now. I can see clearly now. The richer. Don't let me start singing now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, right? If you did, please click the like button. Make sure you click the bell button so when I do a video, you get notified by the powers that be via YouTube's algorithm, right? Share it with your friends, your family, your network, right? Your work colleagues, your associates, your aliens. Right? Just share it, people, right? Don't forget to check out the links in the description of the video. Links for Binance, Celsius, etc., etc. Also links for the best books on the planet. If you really want to get ahead of the crowd, intellectually, mentally, then you need to go and check out the best books on the planet. Links in the description. Books by Dr. Malachi Z. York, the best that ever did it. Don't say that B-Fam didn't tell you, giving you a heads up, right? The creme de la creme. Anyway, I gotta love you. I gotta leave you. I gotta see who's ringing my phone, right? So, enjoy the video. Enjoy your day. And I'll catch you, my fellow Ethereans, on the rebound. Peace and love.